It's also the time of year that we start giving away some hardware, and our friends at MaxPreps are ready to name their Player of the Year finalists. Just to remind you how big an award this is, look at some past winners. Guys like, I don't know, Derrick Henry, Kyler Murray was a two-time winner, Bryce Young, Heisman Trophy winner. I could go on and on. You know all of these names. So let's welcome in MaxPreps National Football Editor, Zack Poff, who is here to do the honors of presenting the MaxPreps Player of the Year finalists. Zack, before we reveal those names, just tell us a little bit about what goes into the consideration when picking finalists for this honor.
Yeah, as you saw the great names on the list there, I mean, look at the year Caleb Downs is having for Alabama this year. But, you know, really the criteria we look at is the impact the player makes for his team and the way you play in big-time games. So usually you'll see a lot of these guys that become the winners are guys that usually play well in those huge playoff matchups as it gets close to those state title games or big-time regular season matchups.
I love it. All right, let's waste no more time and give you some names. Our first finalist is from Marietta, Georgia, quarterback Jeremy Hecklinski. The three-star Wake Forest commit has not quite finished his season yet, but Zack, why is he a finalist?
Yeah, you know, you look at Jeremy Hecklinski, this guy's one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the country, and you just look at his numbers he's put up playing against the best competition in Georgia, 3,700-plus yards, 48 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions. He has Walton in their first state championship game since 2011 as they go for their first state title in school history on Wednesday against a big-time program in Milton.
Next up is athlete Juwan Johnson from Lafayette Christian Academy in the state of Louisiana. He's headed to play his college ball at LSU. What has him on the list, Zack?
Yeah, I mean, you just look at the numbers this dude put up. He, threw for over 3,600 yards this year, rushed for over 1,500 yards, 41 passing touchdowns, 25 rushing scores. You know, this is a dude who broke Brock Berlin's state record for most career yards of total offense earlier this season. He finished his legendary high school career with over 14,000 yards of total offense. This dude will go down as one of the best quarterbacks in Louisiana history, which is crazy to think because he's going to be playing in the secondary when he gets to LSU.
Speaking of history, the next finalist, a name that you have heard once or twice or maybe 10 times on this show, Florida quarterback commit DJ Lagway. The 5-star from Willis, Texas, has put up video game-like numbers his senior year and will go down in Texas high school football history for it. Zack, why is DJ Lagway a finalist?
Yeah, you're not lying when you talk about those video game numbers. This was a dude, I mean, I pretty much talked about every single week because he was pretty much known for 500 and rushing for another 100-plus. And, you know, he broke the 6A state record for most passing touchdowns in a season this year, had 58 touchdowns. He led Willis to their best season in school history, led them to their first district title since 2002. I know Florida fans can't wait till DJ Lagway gets there. He led Willis to a 12-1 record, threw for over 4,600 yards, rushed for nearly 1,000 more, and had 73 total touchdowns. One of the best single seasons we've ever seen in Texas high school football history.
The number one player in the 2024 class is also on this list. Next up, wide receiver Jeremiah Smith, the 5-star from Chaminade Madonna High School in Hollywood, Florida, headed to Ohio State. We think he's going to be a pretty dramatic name, I think, come signing day. But what makes him so special, Zack?
Yeah, man, I've been calling this dude Jeremiah on him Smith because every Friday night, this dude just puts on a show. You know, you guys were spot on when you named him the number one recruit in the country. I've been saying he's the best player in high school football. He went out and proved it this year. You know, you look at the year he led for Chaminade Madonna. They're currently the number 2 ranked team in the entire country in the MaxPreps top 25. Dude went for 90 grabs, nearly 1,400 yards and 19 touchdowns. Led Chaminade Madonna to their 3rd consecutive state title. The dude went into halftime. They won that game 56-0 last week in the 1M championship. He had 11 grabs for $170 and a tutty. So this dude, he's on the all-sauce team too.
Certainly. All right, the last finalist is one of the top players in the state of Utah. 4-star Ute commit quarterback Isaac Wilson. Zack, why is he a MaxPreps Player of the Year finalist?
So back in 2020, Jackson Dart, who was also at Corner Canyon, he broke the single-season record for most yards in a total season, combined rushing and passing. Isaac Wilson's like, hey, dog, sorry, man, I'm going to break your record. He broke the single-season state record in Utah this year, leading Corner Canyon to a 13-1 record. They won their first state title since 2020, and this dude put up huge numbers, 4,595 yards passing, 1,304 on the ground, 49 passing touchdowns, 13 rushing scores. and they were clearly the top dog in the state of Utah. He also had a big-time game and a loss against the #1 team in the country of Bishop Gorman. Isaac Wilson is that dude. He's one of the best quarterbacks, not just in the West Coast, but in the entire country.
Is that dude. All right, those are the finalists, and the winner of the MaxPreps Player of the Year will be announced on CBS Sports HQ on December 19th. Be sure to tune in then. And of course, for all things high school football, check out maxpreps.com.